Welcome to Redbeard and the Den of Tools. Howdy ho, guys and gals, it's Red, your friendly neighborhood tool bear, back again here in the Den of Tools. And as you can see, we've got a lineup today. It's a 12-volt fight. It's an impact driver drive-off. Yep. Harbor Freight just recently actually launched the 12-volt line of tools. I know everyone was waiting for some, 20-volt accessories, but we got the 12 volts and we try to be happy with what we got. We try. Didn't say we succeed, but we try. Anyway, of course, the number one thing requested was, hey, Bear, let's see a 12-volt fight between Makita and DeWALT. Let's be honest here. DeWalt's kind of just, filling out the field as Makita pretty much owns the 12-volt segment. Nobody quite has the tool range and lineup and, and background in the 12-volt line that Makita does. Now, I'm not going to recap why 12 volts are important and why you might choose a 12 volt over a 20 volt or add it as an accessory. Go see my other video, and you can see we talk about all that stuff there. But let's get into it. Let's see what these little mighty titans can do. We got the DeWALT impact. We got the Hercules impact. Now this I can show you. We got 3 bars in the battery. Nice thing about this is that is on the battery, not on the tool. And we got the Milwaukee, which has a different form factor. It's got the battery inside it. Now, one thing that does mean is this is the typical width, is it has to flare out here to fit that battery pack in there. Also, I have to admit, the battery going in and out doesn't just slap in there. You gotta get it perfectly lined up, and then get it in there. It's not horrible. I have found it more than a bit annoying. It has its battery meter here on the edge, or on right there. It's got 4 bars, which is nice, but it's built on the tool, meaning you're kind of stuck. If you pick up this battery and you want to know what the charge is, I guess you could lick it. I don't know. All right. So we're going to run this through the gauntlet. We got ourselves a 4x6 and whatever else we need. So let's put these tools to work. First, a little bit of safety. Red tells me I have to wear them, and you don't argue with the bear. First thing we're going to try is the speed bore. This is an Irwin speed bore. Now, Milwaukee. Now let's see how we can drive some of these. Should sink to about that depth. Sink it. It's really probably more of a masonry bit. Let's have some fun with it. And because I know some glue sniffer out there or somebody will try and claim, well, the bit was dull by the time you got to the Milwaukee and you started with it fresh with the Herc. Let's go back and try it again with the Herc now that we've done 3 holes, and let's see how it handles it now that it's all worn down and dull. It's not the bit. One-inch speed bore. Stupid drill tricks. The DeWALT, got to there. Hercules, got to there. Pretty much a tie. There's no way for me to test the battery to show you how much juice is left in it. They don't give me that option. The Milwaukee, 2 bars. The Herc, 2 bars. You make the call, you decide. Well, there you are. There you go. What do you think? You got to see it for yourself. Of these, you definitely, you know what? I hate to say it, but the DeWALT just, it did not quite hold a candle to the other 2. It was in the running. It wasn't, it wasn't horrible. It wasn't unusable. But it did not have the kind of power that either the Milwaukee or the Hercules was able to bring to the table. DeWALT has the most expensive batteries out there. It's ridiculous how much they charge for batteries. And I'll be honest, I don't see them performing at that kind of level. In fact, they usually come in well below all the other major brands that I've seen. Now, Milwaukee has, they've patented the lithium ion battery in power tools, so you expect them to have good tools and good batteries. And with the red lineup of batteries, they've been knocking it out of the park. But they're not cheap. They're not as expensive as DeWALT, but they're not cheap. Hercules, I don't know what they're doing over there, but they're practically giving batteries and accessories away. The cost batteries per amp hour is nothing. I think it's like $25 for an additional battery. And the chargers are cheap as all heck. And of course, you can use the 20 volt charger with the 12 volt system. Now you can do that with the DeWALT also. And unfortunately, Milwaukee does not have that option. There are some of their higher end chargers that will do both, but their basic chargers will not. As you see, it's a completely different system. It's the in the handle versus the pod style. I gotta say, if you think I'm shilling for Harbor Freight, go back. My second video, I think it's my second video, second or third, it's one of my first videos, is me reviewing the the rigid line, which has the exact same form factor. It's also made by TTI, go figure. And my biggest caveat with that tool was the grip on it. It's ungainly. You know, somebody over on, I think it was on Reddit or something. I can't remember if it was on Reddit or Facebook. And somebody was chiming in. Oh, I loved it. Somebody, if you're watching this, thanks for the chuckle. But somebody said that the Milwaukee tools are better because they're lighter and more maneuverable. Now, the fact that the Bear has a scale and has all three tools, well, I immediately had to run out to the garage, weigh them, get yelled at from the missus for absconding with her scale again. And the fact of the matter is that was complete BS. Unless your arm is a calibrated scale, you're not going to be able to tell the weight difference. They're within a half pound of each other. The Milwaukee is the heaviest. The Herc is right in between, and the DeWALT is the lightest in all of them. There's just no two ways about it. And if anything, I gotta say, again, as far as maneuverable, yeah, you don't have that little pod. So if there's some kind of weird situation where you're trying to hook it, you know, it might get hooked on something. Yeah, but other than that, the balance is way better on the pod style than it is on the in the handle style. The in the handle style makes it very forward nose heavy compared to the pod style where you've got weights on either end, kind of barbell style. Anyway, you know what? That's a personal preference kind of thing. And you could try and claim it's more maneuverable, but you can't claim it's heavier. Okay, you can claim, but I'll make fun of you. Anyway, that's how we do it here in the den. Let me know down below, who was your favorite? What did you think? And you know what? I'm going to take a moment here to stop. We're going to take it down a note. I like the Harbor Freight tools. I really do. I mean, if you haven't noticed, the Bear's a big Harbor Freight fan. But Harbor Freight, you got to figure something out with your pricing on these tools. You know, when you first came out the launch price, I was defending you. I'm saying, okay, this is the full price. People were compared against sale prices. I'm like, let's hold off and let's see what the sale price on the Harbor Freight's going to be. Well, we saw the sale price on it, and it was a joke. It was basically, what, $80 or something? You can buy the Milwaukee combo for $130. It gets you both tools, 2 packs, a bag, a charger, and your choice of one tool-only kit. Well, I guess not a kit, it's just the tool, but no battery. That's what's that, another $30 to $60 value? How? And that comes with a 5-year warranty. If you want to add the 2-year warranty of these tools, you're reaching up close to $200, Harbor Freight. Someone over there needs to have a come to Jesus moment about the pricing and realize that at that price, I don't expect anybody to buy it. It's a great tool. Even if it won the shootout hands down, it doesn't have the breadth of tools that Milwaukee has, and it's more expensive than a well-known King of the Hill that has a 5-year honest to God warranty. You know, I give the Rigid guys a lot of grief because they claim lifetime warranty, but Rigid's constantly, you know, denying those claims. Milwaukee's not, which is odd considering that they're owned by the same company. Milwaukee's got a stellar reputation when it comes to warranty service. And so does Harbor Freight. Don't get me wrong. You know, Harbor Freight has something that nobody else can beat, where you walk in, you slap it on the counter, and they just replace it on the spot, and you're back to work the same day. Nobody else can do that. That said, it's price-wise, it's not competitive. And until it is, I got to say that red wins this one. Blue is a close second, and yellow is... I'm even wondering why you guys showed up. Anyway, that's it for today. The Bear's done preaching. Take care, everyone. And as always, smash that like button, like and subscribe, and shine on.